Hey guys, welcome to the Trash Picture Show. I just watched Deadwood the movie, and let me tell you, it was fantastic. I've been waiting for this for ages. I loved the series when it was on. It ran from 2003 to 2006, just 3 seasons, and the ending was pretty much a cliffhanger. We didn't really get much absolution or resolution in the end. Luckily enough, David Milch returned and managed to finish his legacy, one of which I think is one of the best TV shows HBO has churned out. And let me tell you, it does not disappoint. It picks up 10 years after, and the villainous George Hurst, played amazingly by Gerald McCarthy, returns to Deadwood looking to buy a well-known and well-loved character's land. And when this character refuses, it ends in violence. And this incurs the wrath and ire of both Seth Bullock, played amazingly by Timothy Olyphant, and Al Swearingen, again, a fantastic performance by Ian McShane. Ian McShane is amazing in this movie, as he was in the TV series. We have other returning characters. We have Saul Starr, played by Jim Hawkes. We have Trixie, played by Sarah Paulson. We have Alma Garrett, played by Molly Parker. Just the cast is amazing. Johnny Burns, Sean Bridges returns. Robin Waite returns and is amazing, a powerhouse as Calamity Jane. And she kind of gets a redemptive kind of tale in this story. Like the TV show, the language is very... It's a mixture of obscenities and really Victorian Dickens-esque language. It's a very kind of very tasty kind of full language. It's expressive, and it may be hard to kind of get your tongue around. Again, if you watch the TV show, I think this movie is more for you. If you're coming in expecting something that's like the Magnificent Seven, you're going to be disappointed. This movie definitely has a niche audience, and the language, if you've watched the TV show, you will be able to encompass and understand the language. If not, you're going to be totally dumbfounded. I do like that though, because if you were to go back to a certain time period, people in the 1890s or 1870s would not have talked like us in the United States or in any part of the world. So there is this very kind of rich, very fulfilled language, something with a very embracive kind of culture. But mixed in with that, you have obscenities. You've the classic term that's been coined in the TV series, cocksucker. Every character's dropping cocksucker or fuck or this or that. It is a HBO property after all. If you're expecting an action fest, you're going to be disappointed as well. This is Deadwood. It isn't some brainless dumb western. This is a very character-filled, rich western, and it's fantastically performed. It is for me a fitting end to David Milch's saga. Again, HBO, I think, prematurely cancelled Deadwood, but this lets him finish his story, and it rounds it off so well and so beautifully. It is a magnificent piece of work. Sadly, Milch himself, I think, was suffering from Alzheimer's, so he had to get help from a writer, or maybe two writers from True Detectives, but you can still see Milch's stamp of approval. It is a beautiful series. He has done amazing work. If I had to cite any kind of criticisms towards the movie, it would be, I wasn't a fan of Jeffrey Jones. I was shocked to see Jeffrey Jones turn up, because Jones himself has been registered as a sex offender and a collector of child pornography. I wasn't a fan of that. I'm assuming that David Milch had loyalty to a fault and maybe brought him in, but he's only in it for 1 or 2 scenes. He doesn't even have that much dialogue. The other thing is, I did feel, while Deadwood always had a cinematic scope, the format was suited to a TV show, a HBO TV show, that said, but a TV show. This could have been a miniseries, And I think it should have been a mini-series. I could have seen this condensed into 3 episodes. And maybe if the 3 episodes had been released, we would have gotten to expand on some of the characters. I did feel some of the smaller characters were sidelined. But that said, I didn't feel any of them were totally overlooked. I genuinely think that everyone got a fair shake in this. And for me, it is a fantastic finale to a fantastic TV show. And again, what I think was one of the best TV shows in the early to mid noughties. If you get a chance and you saw the Deadwood TV show, definitely watch this movie. This is a love letter to you. This is a love letter to the fans. It is very reminiscent to me of what Joss Whedon did with Serenity. It's a love letter and a goodbye and a thank you to the fans. And David Milch did a fantastic job. So my name is Martin. This has been the Trash Picture Show. And yeah, did you watch the Deadwood series when it was on? And who is your favourite character in the series? Have a good one. Take care. Bye now.